Hey guys, welcome back. If you're new here, then hi, I'm Amani. Welcome to my channel. Happy New Year to you all. I know we're already way deep into January, probably on like the third or fourth week, but who's counting? It's still the beginning of the year, so I wanted to take you guys along with me as I reset for the new year. So let's get started. So, the first thing I do when I'm thinking about starting over is to sit down and write in my journal. I take time to reflect on the year I've had. Whether you're doing this right at the end of the year, or you're only just getting to it now, it doesn't matter. The goal is the same, to look back and gain some perspective on what's happened. For me, I like to focus on three things I'm grateful for, challenges I faced, and how my actual experiences compare to the hopes I had for the year. So in previous years, I've made vision boards to visualize, or as some may say, manifest what I want from the year, my goals and dreams. Something that helped me last time was actually writing those goals at the back of the photos, which it may sound strange, but it actually worked for me, as it's one thing having visuals to motivate me, but I also like to write my goals down. But I thought I'd take an extra step this time, by firstly writing them all down onto a spare piece of mount board I found sitting around in my room. I started by splitting them into quarters, writing down all the things I wanted to do in that time, such as completing the Quran this Ramadan, and also just things I wanted to try or achieve within this year at no specific time, like finding a community or buying a new camera. I tend to find my photos online, and then I get them printed from free prints. I just find them super convenient and easy to use, as I just need to pay for the delivery. It works out much cheaper than having to use up all my ink. Okay guys, so welcome to my Notion. Here is my dashboard. So the top, I'm not gonna really do much. So it is very empty, but I like that. I like to keep it clean. I like to keep it like just clear. And obviously it will hopefully be more populated in the future. It's just the beginning of the year, so there's like, not much, because I'm starting right from the beginning again. So welcome. Here we have my dashboard, and as you can see, I've got my little character here. That is me. I've got my crying eyes and my pencil for doodling and my bubble tea. And then I've got my own font here just to say my name on there. I tried to put it in the actual title, but it wasn't big enough and I wanted it to be big, so it's just a PNG. But yeah, and then here we have the calendar. We've got the clock. It usually isn't black, but I've switched it to the daytime one, so yeah. And then we have my currently reading list. So I am trying to read 25 books this year, so I have set myself that goal. So over here I'm gonna have my list, and it'll be what I'm currently reading, and then I'll be able to basically rate them and say like anything about it. So currently I've not got anything in there, but I've just got a few tags and then my rating at the moment. I might put stars, but we'll see. So I've just got here romance, POC and Muslim, so at least I then will have like a whole database of all the books I've read and see how many like POC books I've read, how many Muslim books I've read, how many romance. I'm sure probably all of them will be romance, but we'll see. Cool. Then we have my content board, which on this view I'm only showing filming and editing, just because the others are on my content planner, and I'll go through that in a bit. But yeah, I feel like for me these two are the most important things at a glance, basically. Hopefully I'll be posting weekly, so eventually this will be more full, because I might be filming like 2 different things or 3 different things at once and then editing another at the same time. And then I have this section for notes, and here I can just write anything that I'm feeling at the time, anything that I want to remember, or anything just want to keep note of for that specific week or that day or anything. As I mentioned before, my dashboard is quite empty, but it's because I like that. I want it to be nice and clear, nice and, you know, free. So yeah, and then that's literally it. In the future, I might add things like meal prep or photos from a recent trip or stuff like that, but at the moment I like this empty space, and it's pink. So yeah, cool. So I'm gonna take you through my content planner, and this is actually my favorite area in my Notion. Just look at it. So yeah, so basically this is my content planner. I will show you guys everything. So basically I have my links here, just my socials basically. The TikTok ones I don't really pay much attention to at the moment, just because that's not my focus at the moment, but it's just there so I can look at it whenever I want. And then I've got my YouTube, which obviously is my main thing, and then I've got my subscription goal. At the moment my goal is to have 500 by March. You know, we don't know what happens, maybe I can get more than that, we'll see, inshallah. But you know, I'm trying to give myself realistic goals. At the moment I'm at 191. Yeah, I'm at 191, so we'll see. That should be doable if I keep posting consistently. So we have these different areas. We've got idea, planning, filming, editing, published, and on hold. And then we've got the deadline calendar, launch calendar, and just the list of the different ones that have been published. So as you can see here on this side, we've got the thumbnails from those videos. So I'm going to show you what is super cool about it. So when I open up a page, we'll do it on full screen just so you can see. We have my page, here's my page, and I can title it. So I'll just show you guys now. Let's do idea, Notion walkthrough. Currently it's an idea, only YouTube at the moment. When do I want it to be edited by? So I just give myself a date of when I want it to be edited, and then I have a post date. So when do I want it to be posted by? And then thumbnail would be uploaded later on depending on what it was. And I also have topics, so I can put different things. These are the current things that I usually talk about, so I've just got those as tags, but if in the future there's any more, I'll add them. I can mark if it's scheduled. That's literally if I've edited the video and I've uploaded it, but then I've scheduled it to be posted on a certain day. And then my favorite part is the YouTube page. As you can see, now it brings all of this up. This is my favorite thing, because for me, I'm trying to have more structure and more like take my videos seriously, so that's why I'm trying to put in more of an effort. So inspiration, I can add different photos or videos of things that like have inspired the video that I'm making. Also upload a video, add a video or whatever. And then here I've got my notes. Write any notes here about where the inspiration has come from, what about it has inspired you, and anything to consider. And then script. So here I'm able to include the script. Am I doing a voiceover? Am I doing a video introduction? I can write anything there and then also populate it all. And then storyboard, I can actually upload different sketches that I've probably done, what type of angles, the type of shots that I want, the equipment, am I using a mic, am I like what different cameras, is there any special lighting, etc. What softwares am I using, just so I can keep track of everything I'm doing and try to improve and better myself. Then deliverables, I'm not necessarily going to do all of these, but these are just examples, and then I can mark them when I've actually prepared them. Then description, currently I have a description written, so I basically have a rough thing of what I usually mention. So up here is like the description related to the specific video. Then I have the timestamps. These ones are just from my old video that I done. And then FAQs, my age, the things I'm using, such as the camera, what do I edit it on, and stuff like that. So here again I have my Epidemic Sound link on there. Perhaps in this video I would put my Notion one. And then I have my subscription count. Before I had 177 and I'm now on 191, so I'll just update that. The aim is that I can basically just like copy this and put it at the bottom of my video. So yeah, so that is my content planner and I love it because like it's just makes life so much easier. That is that, and then when I'm done I can like move it to like filming, editing, etc. One thing about me is that I enjoy too many things and have many different hobbies, which ends up meaning that I can never find the time for them. So this year I'm trying to bring back some of my old habits and start some new ones to ensure that I have the time for myself. So as mentioned briefly, my goal for this year is to read 25 books in 2025. Back in 2022, I was always reading on my lunch breaks, but I ended up allowing work to take over my free time, so I slowly stopped having the time to read and enjoy a good book. Which is why I'm bringing back this old habit and reading during my lunch breaks at home, perhaps on my commute to work, or simply just in my free time. Hey guys, so it's literally just after 6 and I'm making my way to the gym. I've got my Stanley. Usually I have my water bottle, but I need a new one, so my Stanley will have to do. And I've got my gym bag. And yeah, so basically I'm going to the gym, and then afterwards I will go straight to the office from there and then work, and then yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh yeah, and I'll go to dance. But yeah, that's pretty much it. It's so weird vlogging at this time. You can see I'm tired, my face is still puffy, but yeah, let's go. Let's get started. So I finished work, I left the office, and I'm now just making my way to the dance studio. So I have dance. That's from 8:30 today. Sometimes it's at 7, it depends on what class I'm taking. But yeah, so today's class is at 8:30. So I'm just making my way to the class. And then I'm gonna go home and then I'm gonna sleep. As you can hear, I'm still sick. So yeah. Okay, so I have finished the class. Honestly, I didn't do well at all, to be honest, but it's not a competition. I'm not being tested or anything, like, you know, it's alright. And it's literally the first class I've had this year, so there's always more. There's always, you know, next week and tomorrow, so it's alright. But yeah, honestly, it was an advanced class, and I know I'm not even advanced, but I really wanted to still just go and try anyway. So, to be honest, at least I gave it a go. And, oh, this is an awful angle, one sec. At least I gave it a go, and I tried, and I understood it. I just couldn't do it. But I'm gonna try and like practice at home as well, just to see if I like got it and it was just more of the nerves. And obviously the nerves are gonna go in time once I carry on going, because the thing is, I tend to feel like intimidated when I see like dancers who are like so skilled and like experienced. So yeah, I need to like get out of that mindset, because I can do it if I am confident enough. So yeah, here's to more confidence. Yippee! So guys, that's it. I hope you enjoyed my video. This is the first time I'm even actually wrapping up the video, but yeah, I hope you enjoyed it, and please make sure to like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. I'm trying to get to my goal, so that would be really helpful. But yeah, and inshallah I'm gonna post weekly, I hope. I'm gonna try and post weekly, so I hope to see you guys next week, and please stick around. See you.